All right. GC, I'm guessing it's Mullerweg? Mullerweg? German, right? Mullerweg. Okay. So got ourselves a village back here. Cool. Fishing, kind of fishing port. What ocean does Germany border? It would be to the north, I think. Yeah, Design League's great. It's one of the reasons I'm happy to do all those playthroughs, because I think it's really valuable. None. Oh, Baltic to the north, maybe? Atlantic? More of a sea? Okay. So this is looking kind of tropical, right? So I'm trying to figure out what part of Germany this is meant to be. Okay. I mean, what I'm seeing of the course looks wonderful. I'm just, oh, sorry. He did put in he did show where his inspiration for the course was. Spitting llamas, awesome. Okay. So here's okay. There's an actual national park. Set in National Park something something. Okay. The goal of the course was to produce a whoa, I didn't know those things were in Germany. Cool. Cool. As opposed to the more typical representation of German golf. Okay. Okay. When in doubt, go check the post. It'll explain it to you. What'd Scoot do now? Earth Forest. Oh my god. Forest? That's off. This has to be done. Alright. So GC Mullerweg, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. Until somebody tells me a better way to say it. Oh yeah, this looks really neat. Again, experienced designer using the lighting to highlight the undulations, highlight the colors. This is good. This is good. I like this. The framing's awesome. We kind of have, what is that? It's a bit of a... What am I trying to do here? It's a river coming in from the sea. Okay. This is that weird gray... I don't understand. So Mullerweg? Mullerweg? I think it's Mullerweg. That's how I'm going to say it. That sounds more German. Okay, miserable drive. We're in the dunes. This is a very Kiowa like kind of feel to it. With just sand everywhere by the ocean. Something like that? Perfect. It's a damn good thing that Mayday's not running this contest, because he'd be hooped with all these names. Although, I don't know if Andre and Eric are going to do much better. This thing's stuttering pretty good. You learned German at school, by the way? Okay. It's... Okay. What? You learned German at school in England? Really? $7,500? Oh, I missed that. You did, Scotty? I don't remember that being an option where I went to school, but I went to like a small high school in a small town, so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about, Forrest. Was what would it be like on a console? Um, and then again, this goes back to the question of how reasonable is it to expect designers to be? Oh, this is all in bounds. That should be out of bounds. Anyways, is it reasonable to expect a designer with these tools to be constrained by 8-9-year-old equipment, but the majority of people play on it, so. Uh-oh. This is just a beast of a hole. And it's going to be even more fun with that drive. I'm getting the sense out of the gate this is not meant to be an easy course. Which is not a criticism, just doesn't seem like it's supposed to be easy. Could be forced. He said he went for the hardest course. Okay. Yeah, like you said, 75 from the tips. I mean, that's fine. I have no problem with the course being difficult, as long as it's not gimmicked. This one required a good long, like a straight long drive, or you were screwed. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Trail Ducker. This seems like a plat course to me. Alright. Split the fairway. Again, the framing is just phenomenal. I love how we've got the dune up here as well. It looks great. And I would never ever have guessed this be Germany. I think your angle's better from the left. I think you got a little bit more room to the right. The planting's really cool. I can understand the idea behind this. It's how much so National Treasure, was that drawn before the nerf? Oh. That's not sand, is it? Good. Beach is in play. Love it. Ah. Didn't get all of it. Because I want, but then again, like, it's been a while since it. The reason I'm asking is, were these fairways? Would he still have made these fairways at the width that he has with the game in its current state? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's absolutely nailed what he's going for. And it could also be, I have a bit of a bias towards fairways that have a bit more width to them. Like, you guys saw how crazy I went over Ransom Ranch and Revival and that. I like angles and undulations to create difficulty rather than narrow fairways with rough and sand. But that's a personal opinion. That's not something I would, like, if I was judging a course, I wouldn't base any of my judging on my preference for wider fairways. But this looks fantastic. I think it plays quite well. I mean, the second hole, but I mean, 512 is not long in this game, if we're being honest. If 512, if that was a par 5, it's too short. It's a stout par 4 now. Yeah. But at the same time, there's room for courses with narrow fairways too. Like we just played Pinnacle Ridge Tourney on Elite. Well, still am. It's reasonably narrow. It's fine. It's just on that course you need to hit the ball and play. You need to hit fairways to hit greens to play well. If not, you don't. Yeah, this is great. Do I have room to sneak a 3-wood over this bunker? I'm gonna find out. That's what I was afraid of. I might go through. Bugger. But then I knew this would be a short shot, so I wasn't overly concerned about it. The way this look I'm getting right now is awesome with the little... Here. Let me turn me around. The way that you've got this little kind of space poking out that you can see the ocean with. Awesome. Love that. It's just subtle things like that, right? That... Yeah, and I agree. It's a cool hole. Interesting that he's made the green so big. But he's gone front to back, which is why I end up so far away. Which then, again, creates a need to be on the fairway so you can spin the ball. Thing is, I mean, I can completely understand where he's going with this. And that's honestly, in a lot of ways, that's what I ask of a designer, is create a design I can kind of get my head around. Right? And if I don't agree with it, I don't agree with it. That's fine. But, I mean, I agree with this, and I can understand it. Yeah, this is really good. Oh, if only I could hit the driver. Yeah, sand's gonna be better than rough. Okay. But we can still play from trouble. And then... Oh, this is jattering pretty good. Kind of like almost straight on Redan green. Sort of. Huh. Interesting. And then, yeah, again, I like these kind of hollow... I mean, I know that's shadow, but that would have been very tempting to put bunkers there. But I like he didn't. It's a long, narrow green with sloping right to left. Cool. And it's I mean, it's difficult, but it's still entirely playable, right? The only thing is he's got so much going on here that you could absolutely see stuttering being an issue, which is unfortunate. And I don't know that we put that on the designer. This is wild. What, like this? Look at this view here. I mean, I'm even silhouetted. That's crazy. Crazy good. So this is an object. This is like file size, right? That causes the stuttering usually. It's yeah, that's I don't know. The thing I am finding, it's not affecting my swing, my tempo or anything, so at least we're good there. Where I've seen courses, particularly on PS4, where you literally you couldn't swing the club almost. Although that one was a bit jerky. Oh, don't kick left. No, no. All right. Just your casual 290 snap or 300-yard snapper. Yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult. Bearded bunker in front, protecting the whole thing. You needed his driver better than that. I'm gonna try and run it up through here, I think, because that's all I've got. That was better. All right, Scoop. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. I'm gonna try this pitch again. Okay, need to land that a little shorter. You'd always take par on that hole, wouldn't you? Castle Bake. Oh, man. Okay, Forrest, good point. That many trees? Holy crap. Yeah, we try and bullet this one. And it runs. Yeah, perfect. It's just, there's not much else to say. This is so good. Welcome. Thank you for checking me out here.
Welcome.
I appreciate the follow too. I would try to pronounce the name, but I'm gonna butcher it, so but yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's and so just so you're aware, this is a course, Sona. Okay. This is a course that a person that is not connected with the game created using its course designer. And that's what I do here is I play courses that people in this community have created using its course designer. So this course doesn't exist anywhere in real world. This is somebody's creation, which I think is really awesome.
Hey. How you doing?
Dan, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Enjoy your sub, Sona. Enjoy the emotes. The mini Obi emote is the most popular one, I'd say. That and the red card. Mini Obi's my 8-year-old daughter. She's not here today. She's at her mom's, but she pokes her head in on occasion, and that usually gets the mini Obi emotes flying. Oh, you devil, Granger. Oh, look at this green. That is risk reward. You know what's looking good right now? That front bunker. Or this looks better. Yeah, that's this. I wondered. So this is your, you can get there, but oh boy, you had better hit this exactly right. Otherwise, doom awaits you. And that's why that front bunker was looking so appealing to me. You too, eh, Sona? First golf game ever played? No, it wasn't my first. Never mind. But I had an old DOS golf game too. Back-to-back par fives to kick off the back nine. Interesting. Love that green site though, particularly. And I love how he's created a risk-reward hole where you don't have to carry water. The water's behind it, and that's into the side, which is where your danger lies. Because I could easily see somebody flying that one into the middle of the green, bouncing off and through into the back, into the water. Which will basically be like OB in this game, which is the game, which is too bad, but... So yeah, this is the kind of thing I like. I like when we've got a wide fairway, but we've got all these undulations that is going to kick us one way or another. We want to stay right for an angle. I don't think we can get there in two anyways, but... Yep, I used to have PGA Tour golf on DOS. It's a bold play, Cotton. It's a bold strategy, I mean, sorry. I think I'm fine just hitting a 3-iron over here. I don't think I need to hit 3-wood up into that gap. No, yeah, could be. There's a ton of people that design courses on here. There's a lot of people, that's why they have the game. They actually don't really play much. They design courses. That's where they get their enjoyment of it. So, yeah, that makes sense. What kind of tracks are on Trackmania? Like, what kind of racing is that? Whoa, that was too much. Too much juice. Way too much juice. Might have been a good idea to check that before I hit my shot. Hey there, agrainger, what's going on? You're out in the links? I hope you're playing well, buddy. It's not too bad. It's not lagging too bad. There's the odd time where it has a bit, but not too bad. Time attack, okay. Because a lot of us like iRacing as well. So I'll do that on occasion. That would be another reason maybe why it got recommended. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I can understand why. It's kind of like Hot Wheels? Okay. That could be fun. Like, look at, like, this is just stupidly good. I don't... Look at this. Again, we're using the ocean, but it's in a subtle way, which I love. So many people would have been tempted to just have holes go right down the coast. But no, we're using it this way, which is great. Ooh. This looks fun. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, for sure, Scotty. And I love that he's explained that in his post, because I never would have known that Germany had this. Like Black Forest, Bavaria, that kind of thing is what I would have expected. Kind of like oh, what was Graham's course called? Oh, I only played it 5 times. Hey, Pat. That's right, Pat. You sort him out. Schwarzwald, that's what it was. Yeah. So, that's what I think of as Germany. I had no clue this was Germany, too. Really cool. Another neat thing about National Treasure, right, is you get to learn more about different countries and the golf in those countries, and this was never a driver. Ugh. You were close enough that I was able to get there. Once you said that, I was like, oh yeah, Schwarzwald, that's what it was. Okay. So the greens do have a bit of so again that's a hole where if I'm in the fairway, I think I'm in much better shape because then I can make the ball stop a bit easier. Whereas because I wasn't, it ran through. A little stuttery there, but again, didn't affect my play. It's a bit annoying, but I can live with it. Ooh, Seb's going all crazy with the clubhouse. Love it. Yeah. And McConnell's out now. So, yeah. Next week we'll have, well, tomorrow and next week we'll have, well, the published deadline is what? Tuesday? I just love the framing. It seems like when there's a lot of planting like that, it kind of stutters a bit. Yeah, I think that's Tuesday, isn't it? Today's Thursday. Friday's gonna be the 11th. That makes Monday the 14th. Yeah, Tuesday. So yeah, what I'm getting out of this is we were talking about it being difficult early on. It's gotten a bit easier, I feel like, but it's very much a course that is rewarding you for being in the fairway. Holy crap, Seb. There's no prize for getting done first, you know. Ah. Let's set you up there, Pat. Maggie, how are you now? Yeah. All right. Another longs for. Yeah, it feels like we've got a bit more width now, which is maybe why it's a bit easier. Could also be that I actually started hitting the club face too. But he's definitely put a premium on hitting the fairway, which I don't mind. I would have been better off being a bit more left though here. So he's kind of done a bit of both. He's had some kind of more narrow holes, and then he's had ones like this, which there's some room here, but there's a better angle. Oh, I didn't need that to be slow. Hey, Si. Oh, look at this. Look at this legendary bounce. That could be a good sound. There's only one issue, Charlie. Could be a cool sound, a good podcast. It's just there's rules around people of your age being on one. We'd have to figure that out. But yeah, designing on a Switch. That could be fun. Oh, this is unfortunate the way these shadows are. It's the only thing I've seen so far. Just covering the ball. The only thing I've seen that's been a bit. What are you doing, Maggie? Yeah. I love the idea of it though. That's the thing. This is gonna glitch a bit too. I'm sure there's a way to do it, Charlie. You just have to. It's probably just like a need parental supervision permission thing or something. Now, that would be an interesting one for you to explain to the parents. So, mom or dad, I want to be on a podcast. Oh, okay. So, tell me about this podcast. Well, it's these two guys. One lives in Canada and the other one lives in the United States, and they talk about the golf game that I play. Oh. So they're kids like you? No. One's like your age, and the other one's a little bit younger. The one guy I'm on his Twitch account a lot, his Twitch channel a lot. Oh. Well, yeah. What could go wrong with that? Yeah, sounds good, Charlie. So we can't meet these guys? No. Okay. Oh, and they know your full name. Oh, that's good too. Great. Oh, this is what a well-designed hole this is. .317, and I'm debating whether you should hit drive. I mean, I'm hitting driver. It's the channel's rules, right? But I'm debating whether it should be done. The play might be to hit a 4-iron, because if you don't hit this right, like if you don't hit this correctly. But what I like about it is, all right, let's take a deep dive in this. This is how drivable 4 should be done. Okay, we have death to the right. You go right, you're swimming. And you might be reloading, or you might be dropping on this tee over here. Who knows? So we can't go right. We've got left as a bail bunker, which looks. I'm at first glance, I'm thinking, okay, I don't mind being in the bunker. But then look at what the green's doing. So you're in the bunker, you're dry, but have fun getting that one up and down. So yeah, he's left a bail, which is great, but he's also made that a very difficult shot, which is great too. And your other option is lay it up, throw a sand wedge right at it. Man, that's well done. That's really well done. I love it when a par 4 gets made like this. A hair fast. It was never going to be slow. And then it does allow, with a really good shot, it allows you to get there. Now, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great hole. You could make arguments for a couple of different plays on this hole. Lay up, leave a full wedge in, just blast it into the bunker left. I don't know that you'd get that up and down, because I think you'd roll right off the other side. Which is absolutely fine. Or maybe you could spin the crap out of it and make it, I don't know, be tough. But you absolutely cannot go right. And then the green's got a bunch of slopes, so yeah, zone. So green lines are either flat or it's sloped a little bit, and then it goes green, yellow, orange, red. And so the more you get from green to red, the more severe the slope is. You'll also see there's little beads, and the faster they're moving, the more severe the slope is. I'll get in a bit more detail when I get up to this green. Okay. So again, we don't want to go to the right. And that's gonna be in the bunker, I think. JB, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Oh, shoot. That wasn't the bounce I wanted. We would have marginally had a chance at it, too. Okay. So, yeah. You can see these beads here, like, running this way. That's the direction the brake's going. And the faster those go, the more it's braking. And then that... And you'll see here, there's some yellow... Kind of goes a bit orange, and then it goes red. So... The more from green to red you go, the steeper the slope is. And then the beads tell you which way and how fast. So you'll see on this green, they're barely moving compared to this where they're just humming. So that's how it works. Where do I lay this up? Try this. I almost wonder if this hole would have been just a hair better with a bit more width, so you had more of an opportunity to try to go for the green and make that risk reward. But we just played a hole like that. It looks to me like you have to hit a perfect drive here to take a run at the green. What's over here, by the way? Oh, it's just an island. No. Was that the first tee? That was the first tee, wasn't it? Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with the hole. I'm just wondering would it be a better finisher if we had a bit more of a chance to try to take a crack at it. I don't know. I did see the kicker slope there too, which is great. So you can try to, if you're running it in, you can try to use the slope to get it to go over there. Yeah, the docks are great. I mean, the environment's fantastic. This is great. This is one of the better courses I played in the design league. I don't know where I would put it, because a couple of courses... Oh, you bastard. A couple of courses I played quite a while ago, so... but it's up there. It's definitely got my attention. It's a great course. It's maybe not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, but I could see how you could make it very difficult. Yeah, this hole here, I thought, oh, we're in for a test. Yeah, I got either low or medium, didn't I, Trail Decker? In the wind, I think you'd have your work cut out for you. You've got, on the front, you've got two par 4s that are 510 and 530. And then the back, you got one that's 501. I feel like on the back, it kind of eased off a little bit. Oh, no, Charlie, yours was great, man. Yours was great. Would not be surprised to see that in the main field. With as one of those at large wild card whatever thingies they're using. Yeah, I mean, there's just so much to like about this course. There's not really much to criticize. It's really, really good. Loved the 17th hole. Thought that was great as a drivable 4. I think that's the hole I'm gonna remember the most. But I mean, the whole thing was just really, really strong. Wow. Good job, dude. Alex, right? His first name's Alex? I think.